You're mine, mine.
You are now tuned into Philly's Morning Joe with your host, Joe Castro. Now, you might not like us, but we know you love us. So grab your cup and get ready to talk some Eagles. Go Birds.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. The boys done did it, man. The boys done did it. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles. Shout out to all the people that did not talk junk, that did not hate on the Eagles, that did not give up after week 2, that did not, Saquon was a bust after not, catching that ball against the Falcons. I remember you guys. So shout out to all the people that did not freak out. I'm freaking out right now. In 2 weeks, and in less than 2 weeks, honestly, we play another Super Bowl, our third one in 8 years. I mean, does it get much better? People say that we have a terrible quarterback. People tell us that we have a terrible head coach. People tell us that we have terrible content creators. I've heard everything. We have terrible fans, content creators, terrible grandmothers. They hate everything about Philly. They hate every single thing about Philly, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It only makes it better. It only makes it better when you go against a guy like, the Washington Commanders. Shout out to the Commanders. They had a good season. I'm not hating on them. The Commanders had a great season. Congrats. But there's levels to this stuff. All right. They was talking so heavy online. The fans was talking so heavy. The coordinator said he was going to knock our quarterback out like he was a running back. That didn't happen. We gonna win. I really don't. I do worry. There's Mahomes, right? Mahomes is one of the best quarterbacks, if not the best quarterback we've ever seen, right? You know what I'm saying? There's that. Andy Reid is one of the best head coaches. He's definitely up there, top 5 guy. Their 12th man, the refs, almost unbeatable. But I do feel like the Eagles match up so well against this team. I know we talk about it the last Super Bowl, that's 2 years ago. I get it. We are a different team. I know that they're a different team. I feel like they've gotten worse. I feel like we've gotten better. When you look at just the defense in general, I know that when we went out there, we had one of the craziest defensive lines in, the NFL history. Almost broke the record. We were very close if we didn't. I'm not sure. Did we break that record? I'm pretty sure we did. Either way, I know we had a crazy defensive line, but when you look at the secondary, you look at the linebackers, the front 7 as a total, I've been going back and forth on this, and I want to know what people think, because maybe I'm bugging here. All right. Do you think, or could you make the argument that this year's front 7, right? Because that's what you got to kind of attribute the sacks to, is the front 7. Do you think this year's front 7 is better than the 2022 record-breaking or damn near close front 7? That's what I want to know. I'm hyped. I'm ready for this year. I'm so ready for this Super Bowl. I wish they played today. I wish they played tomorrow. Shoot, you can play right now. You can play right now. I'm ready to watch it. I'm ready to spend all my money on this Super Bowl. So let's get it. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We already got 30 people in the chat between YouTube and Twitter. So if you're on Twitter side, I can see your comments, obviously. So that's pretty cool. I think we're on Facebook as well. So if you want to get on over on Facebook, we're on Twitch. Shout out to everybody. If you're on the YouTube side, be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Dank Bird, what's going on, brother? What's going on? How you been? Yo, you talk to the round table? Yeah, I haven't, man. I haven't done collaborations in a minute. I've been so busy with life, man. But I mean, I've, here and there, I've been able to do them, but like big collaborations, I haven't done it in a minute. I reach out to the boys. Why not? Reach out to the boys, see if they got, time. I know they probably got a million people they could talk to, but see if they got time. I might reach out to Dante Hall, see if you want to get on the show again, talk to Dwayne Bowe. We had a bet last year. See if he want to run that back out, or last time we played, I should say, not last year. We got one more. That's it. That's it. And that's crazy to think. That's crazy to think that coming into this year, I had high expectations of this team, right? You sign a guy like Saquon Barkley, you don't come into the year thinking, whatever happens, happens. No, you have high expectations. You want to win. And I think that we all knew we had that opportunity. And we started off rough. First 4 games were not perfect by any means, but we still got, good reps. We got good wins in that time. So there was a lot of good. There was a lot of worrisome play throughout the year, but you knew that this had a championship roster. You had a championship DNA. And I think that the most beautiful thing of this season, to be real with you, is that at this point, if you're still hating on Nick Sirianni, if you're still hating on Jalen Hurts, you're just hating. That's it. Like at this point, you're just a hater. Like there's no convincing you otherwise. Like just admit you don't like us. That's fine. If you don't like us, the amount of people that I see complain about the refs when it comes to Mahomes, and then those same people are saying, well, I'd still rather see them win than the Eagles. That's some other level type of hate. That's some other level type of hate. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just by myself. Maybe I'm just, but y'all can hear me, right? Y'all can hear me well and everything. Everything's, I just want to make sure get a check 1 2 1 2. Make sure I'm not actually over here just talking for no reason. I'm pretty sure it's working now. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? I just want to make sure before I keep going, because I be doing that sometimes. I go and then I realize my thing don't even. Let me listen. All right, yeah, okay. All right, you'd be surprised how many times that happened. But all right, let's get back to this. Where was I? Don't freak out. Shout out to Taylor B. Said, don't freak out. We destined to win this one. YouTube link in there. I'll watch it when I get out of here. What is the YouTube link? Dankberg Gang says, yeah, it's much better. All right, go. Yeah, it does get much better. Every year, I feel like this Eagles team isn't even, I've said this before. I've said this in the beginning of the year. I've said it in the middle of the year. I've said it towards the end of the year. This isn't even the full picture of what this team is. Like, we got so much more to go. You know what I'm saying? You look at what this team is right now, and it's still so young, especially on the defense. Shout out to Darius Slay. You know what I'm saying? Where, how do I get to it? Hold on. Yeah. Right there. Shout out to Darius Slay with the autographed jersey. I know he probably going to be gone after this year, but he's been balling out, but you got some dogs behind him. And then you look at the defensive line, they're all young, right? Even if you re-signed to Josh Sweat, he's not old. So, I mean, it gets scary, man. It's going to get scary. And Jeremiah Trotter looked good. Oren Burks looked good. I mean, Zach Bond's not that old. He's like 27, right? We're young. We're a young team. We're only going to get better. And then Nick Sirianni is a young coach. He's only going to get better. So, I almost dropped my whole coffee. Make sure you cook the NFC East roundtable. Man, I don't think they're going to want to hear me. I know me, James, and George have to get on here. I'm letting George, settle down. But I got smoke. I got smoke for all of them. I don't care, because there was a lot of talk. People was talking a lot of trash. There was a lot of people telling me that these Eagles weren't what we thought they were. And I'm gonna go this far. Look, win or lose, I don't think the AFC was that good. I really don't think the AFC. I'm not afraid of the Chiefs. I don't think that they're a juggernaut like everybody makes them out to be. I don't think the Bills were a juggernaut like everybody makes them out to be. I think that the Eagles are the most balanced team in football. I truly do. And I mean that from an offensive and defensive standpoint. On offense, you can run and you can pass. And on defense, you can stop the run and you can stop the pass. I mean, you can't get much better than that. Special teams is starting to come into its own. If we can get Jake Elliott going, it's like, what else? Where do you improve? Where do you improve? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. I'm hating on the dead skate, bro. They talk so much. They talk so much. The Commies earned that blowout. They definitely did. What's up, Forte? Dickerson and Juergens need some rest. This is, I know I was going on a rant about how I'm ready to play tomorrow. These boys probably aren't. You 100% right. They are some warriors, though, man, especially Landon Dickerson. Not to take anything away from Cam Juergens coming in, you know what I'm saying, and backing up his backup. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's big. But and you even saw on the sideline, you saw Cam Dickerson being like, listen, bro, Cam Juergens being like, bro, I can go back in. And Landon, you know, kind of pushing him off. But shout out to Landon, bro. Landon was a warrior. Couldn't walk on the sideline, then he's running guys over on the field. It's just ridiculous. The heart that these guys show is just crazy. It really is. You saw that little clip of Jordan Mailata going crazy, acting like a kid again. You know what I'm saying? When he saw Saquon Barkley getting that touchdown on the first play. It's just, you know, we get punched in the mouth a lot as the Philadelphia Eagles team, and we just continuously answer. It's very impressive what we're doing right now. What's going on, Amelia? What's going on the Twitch side? The Twitch, we got people watching on Twitch. That's what's up. James, what's going on? Go Birds. Go Birds. Robert, what's going on? Hurts haters quiet right now. It's crazy because a lot of them are trying to switch it up now. You see guys like Chase Daniels trying to switch it up now. Acho's always switching up. Acho every day he has a new opinion. I mean, I'd kind of rather have that than you like nail home an opinion all season, and then once it comes to fruition that you were wrong, you just switch your opinion. I don't like that. I feel like that's what Chase Daniels doing. I don't like what Emmanuel Acho does, but it is what it is. I like how he talks. I think I would be real with you. I think it's very interesting how he talks like poems. Like everything he says is like in soliloquies. It's pretty funny. So people gonna hate, and it is great. It's great. I love the hate. I really do love the hate. It just shows us how much we're on your mind. People talk junk about how the Eagles talk junk about the Cowboys or talk junk about this or that. Bro, it is what it is. When we up here, we could talk about the people down there. I don't care. I really do not care. If you were in the Super Bowl, you were probably talking junk about the people that aren't either. So it is what it is, right? James Webbs hears you. I'm only Eagles fan at work. Hey, it'd be like that. I live in Florida. For those that do not know, I live in Florida. All right. And I've never seen this many Eagles fans in my life. I'm going to be 100% real with you. I've never seen this many people out and about just repping the Eagles. So it's beautiful to see. I'm talking about houses are covered. I'm talking like dead serious. You're seeing inflatable Eagles helmets out front of people's houses. You see everybody dressed in their Eagles attire. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. Almost everywhere I go, I wear this hat or one of my Eagles hats. I got a bunch of Eagles hats. I wear one of those out almost at all times. So everywhere I go, it's like, oh, Eagles fans, go Birds, go Birds. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a good time to be an Eagles fan right now. It really is. It feels really good. This team is really good. There's been times, and I did a whole short about this and everything, but there's been times that you kind of question yourself as an Eagles fan going into the playoffs or going in, deeper into the postseason. And you're like, is this team for real? Is this really what we think it is? This year, I really do feel like it is. This year, I really feel like we have the team. We have the team that should go out there and win a Super Bowl. Bearing God forbid anything crazy. Let me knock on wood real quick. God forbid anything crazy happens. But, I think we should go out there and win, man. If it wasn't for the refs, I'm going to say this, bro. If it wasn't for the refs, I would feel very confident about blowout. I really would. I think Mahomes is an amazing quarterback. I really do. But their offense as a whole has just not been – it's been very streaky. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like once you let us get the foot on the gas, it's going to be a wrap. I don't feel like their defense can stop us consistently. Chris Jones is going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Their D-tackle is going to be a problem. They got some good linebackers. They're going to be problems, but they're not – I don't think they can stop us consistently. So I don't know. Maybe because I don't know anyway. I genuinely don't know what's going to happen. But I'm so excited. I put money on the Eagles. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the rare times that I actually bet on my team. I've been doing it over the past, couple of weeks, but usually I kind of just stay away from stuff like this because I know if we lose and I bet on my team, I'm gonna feel some type of way. Sometimes I hedge my bets and I'm like, listen, I'll bet on them too just to be safe. Not this year. It's all in on the Birds. Clifton, what's going on? Let's go, Bird Gang. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We've just been shutting people up all year. And it's nice. It's nice because so many people have told me so many crazy things. But, I will give, and I hope George doesn't mind me saying this, but he did say in the private chats when we were talking about, because he went to the game. He went to the Eagles game versus the Commanders where they got absolutely demolished, got historical amount of points laid on them. Yeah, he went to that game. But either way, he said that people were really nice. People were really cool. Everybody was chill. There was obviously some banter and friendly banter, but he said he loved it there. I had another friend that's a huge Rams fan that went to the Rams versus Eagles game where the Rams went out there and whooped their tail as well. I hope he sees that. He's going to laugh. But he said that they were cool. He said that everything was fun. People were funny. People were very inviting. He had videos of it. I think I have one of the videos. I got to try and find it. But yeah, people were, telling them enjoy the game. And that's the type of vibe I usually get out there. I've never seen anybody get absolutely disrespected. I know that it might happen, but it's very small minority. So I just hope that people start looking at Philly a little bit differently because I know they're going to look at those two little instances that happened at the games, but I don't think that shows everything, right? And I feel like the more that we get publicized, we show the good side of Philly, I think it'll be good for us. So I know Twitter is probably going to have a field day with that, but it is what it is. Jameer, what's going on? What's up, bro? Just locking in a little late on the live. You good? I haven't been live in a minute. I haven't even been showing y'all comments. I forgot I could show y'all comments. I haven't been live in a minute. So it feels good to be back, man. It really does. I appreciate y'all. Let's get our last leg back. That's what we got to do. That's all we got to do. Humble Servant said Jalen Hurts is the most successful NFC quarterback in 2024 NFL season. Yeah. And he's been one of the most successful, the second most successful, if you are going by wins, second most successful in the NFL in the past 3 years. So, I mean, it depends on what you're looking at, right? He's been one of the most successful quarterbacks in general. People are going to start understanding what he is and what this team is and why he's so important. It's not just that he has a good arm. He can get that ball down the field. He can take those deep shots. He enjoys taking those deep shots. He's pretty damn good at them, right? Maybe reading the field a little bit quicker, something he wants to work on. Maybe, reading his pocket presence a little bit more. That's something he wants to work on. There's definitely things he probably wants to work on. But the people that don't even put him in the top 10 are crazy. It's just crazy because they go crazy and love Josh Allen, right? I remember watching that game and they were telling me how much Josh Allen gets the tush push and he's unstoppable. And why wouldn't you run it if you had Josh Allen? That boy he didn't convert one tush push if I'm not wrong. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But Jalen Hurts does, and it's like, oh, here we go again. Now we got to deal with the tush push. Bro, y'all got to pick how y'all feel about this. Pick how y'all feel about this. Either you hate it or you love it. That's it. Yeah, let's get this ring. Dissolution of dynasties is Eagles work. I got to look up what dissolution means. I ain't going to lie to you. That's a big word for me, bro. It's a little too early for that. It's morning Joe. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up with afternoon Joe with big words. You got to give me to at least 12 o'clock if you're going to hit me. Humble Service said the 2024 NFC Championship victory places Hurts in elite company. Only 3 quarterbacks active in the 2024 NFL season have appeared in 2 or more Super Bowl games. Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, and Jalen Hurts. There's a whole lot of history that we have uncovered. It is a treasure trove of just history that we have uncovered. I mean, between Jalen Hurts and his rushing touchdowns, especially last week, when you look at what we did against Washington, I mean, points. You look at 7 rushing touchdowns. That's ridiculous. When you look at, it was just a ridiculous game. But you look at everything we've done over the years with Nick Sirianni, how he's been able to get to 2 Super Bowls already, like you mentioned. Just so many things that we've done. It's crazy. And I love it. I love it. Keep it coming, Eagles. Keep it coming. There's a whole Eagles bar in Tampa Bay. Yeah, it's called Tampa Joe's, right? Is that the one you're talking about? Tampa Joe's. I went there before. I don't know if I'm going to go anywhere this year. I'm going to be real. My girl keeps wanting me to, like, create my own community out here, like bring a bunch of Eagles fans out here. We have, like, different venues that people have, and they keep on trying to tell me that, but I don't really know many people in Tampa. So, I mean, maybe we will. Maybe we will one day. Joe, we need a best of enemy show so I can get on BGJ at Go Birds. BGJ's done. He don't care. He's not done with the show or anything like that, but he don't care. He's done with the Cowboys. I can almost guarantee you, and again, I don't want to talk for my boy, but I can almost guarantee you he gonna come on here and be like, "You right. We suck. It is what it is. It is what it is." Because we all talk. It is what it is. we all friends. So, but yeah, I already know he gonna be. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I don't know what he could say. What can you say at this point? Like, the Cowboys continuously do stuff, and I don't want to talk about the Cowboys too much because we got, bigger fish to fry. But the Cowboys continuously do things to prove their negative fan base right. You know what I'm saying? The pessimism in the Cowboys fans continues to grow because the Cowboys continue to do the things that they are pessimistic about, right? Or about, like, oh, we're not going to be good because Jerry Jones is cheap. So they be cheap. We're not going to be good because Jerry Jones, I'm just pouring coffee. I want iced coffee, so don't think I'm doing anything crazy at 10 in the morning. But anyways, they say we're not going to be good because Jerry Jones ain't going to hire a real coach. He's not going to want to pay a real coach. And what does he do? He gets shoddy. He promotes Schottenheimer. So, I mean, he just continues to do things that if that was happening in Philadelphia, bro, he would not be here anymore. Jerry Jones somehow, some way would have to sell that team. Josh Harris, I can almost guarantee you, is not going to be the owner of the Sixers for more than 5-6 years. Like, I don't know how his contract works. I don't know if that's a dumb statement already, but just based off how people are so upset about how he's treating the Eagles through the Sixers, he's not going to be there very long. The Sixers showed no love to the Eagles, that's just sad. That's just messed up. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Dallas got to storm the barricade, storm the stadium or something. I don't know. Got to storm the stadium. Time to storm the stadium, guys. It's time to go in there and rile up the troops. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys, it's time to ride out and go in there and stop your delusional owner because it is getting bad for you. But anyways. All right, where are we at? Yes, sir. So are you from out here? Beat All Odds Fantasy. Do you do content? I'm gonna check you out. But Beat All Odds Fantasy. You were from out here? You from out Tampa? But let me know. And do you do content? Dank Bird says, remember how much fans complained about slow starts, bro? And now we're going crazy. And it's funny. I don't mean to put I hope my father-in-law's not watching this part. I don't mean to put you on blast. But he asked me the other day when we were watching the game. I was watching it with my fiance. He called and he was like, "Do you worry that like we're scoring so fast now?" And I was like, "Bro, like what are we gonna do? Like, I'd rather this than go back to not scoring, in the first quarter." So I just thought it was funny that you bring that up because a lot of people are saying that. My girl said that. I kind of thought about it too. Like, damn, we're scoring a little bit too quick. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'd rather be scoring quick than having to wait to score. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, though. That's funny that you bring that up. What's going on, Berto? What's going on? Sorry I'm late, but I made it. Go Birds. Let's go. And you know who else made it? The Eagles to the Super Bowl. Yes, that feels good to say. Yes, it does. Yes. Berto says we lost to Tom Brady, then beat him. Same thing with the Chiefs. We lost, then we're gonna win, and it's gonna feel good. 2 Super Bowl. Let me put it like this: 3 Super Bowl appearances in 8 years is impressive. That is. But if you go 1 and 2 in those, it's way less impressive, right? It's still kind of impressive, but it's way less impressive. Okay, you start moving more into like the Bills territory of talk instead of like the Chiefs territory of talk. If you understand, the reference I'm trying to make. So we need to win this game. All right. Well, I want to win this game, but we need to win this game. I do not want to lose I do not want to be in history as the team that lost the third one to, the historic Chiefs team. I don't want to be that. And I don't think the Chiefs are that good this year. I really don't. Maybe I'm just hating. Maybe I'm just hating on them. They find ways to win, and I can't take that away from them. But at some point, that luck runs out. At some point. Is it going to be this point? Drew said, humble servant, when Jalen wins the Super Bowl, everyone should shut up. They're not gonna. That's the crazy thing. They're not gonna shut up until, like, I don't even know what he needs to do. I think he needs to throw for like 5,000 yards and run for another 1,000. Because in my head, I'm like, oh, if he throws for 4,000, they'll shut up, right? No, because he probably won't run for that much. They'll be like, oh, he's not a runner anymore. See, he can't do anything. Like, they're going to find some way to hate on him. And I really don't get it. I don't know when the Eagles became such a villain. When you start winning, when you start being the team people talk about every year, this is what happens. This is what happens. Seeing the video from when we signed Saquon and his daughter says, so you're going to start winning now, to seeing the family on the field with the confetti falling on them, that was dope. Say going off. Yeah, I mean, man, Saquon Barkley is him, man. Saquon Barkley is him, man. It's beautiful to see him on my team. I remember when he got drafted. At that point, I wasn't doing like draft things or anything. I wasn't like into the draft like that. I wasn't scouting anybody or whatever you want to call what I do. You know what I'm saying? But I remember him coming out, and I remember just being like, bruh, this is gonna hurt. A lot of people in my family are Giants fans, so a lot of them were like, oh, we're gonna get Saquon, and I was just like, bro, this sucks. Because I'm a Penn State fan. I've always been a Penn State fan. I was so mad. I was so mad that he was gonna go to the Giants, and they wasted his career. They wasted a lot of his career, and it's crazy to see how he went from, I think if his career ended after the Giants, the conversation about Saquon is much different than it is after 1 year with the Philadelphia Eagles. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen next year and the year after that. We do have him on contract for 3 years. So off of the Eagles alone, he can build a Hall of Fame resume, which is just insane. Because he kind of already, I don't know, is he a Hall of Fame running back? If everything was said and done right now and he won a Super Bowl, I don't know. He might just because of how influential he was on this year, but because you look at the Giants years and it wasn't anything spectacular, you'd be putting him in the Hall of Fame off of just like he was supposed to be that good. So I think him coming to the Eagles changed the trajectory of what his legacy is, not just what his career is, but his legacy. So, I'm happy for him. Go Birds. I just fell behind on the all right, here we go. If Eagles beat Patriots and Chiefs in dynasties in 8 years, legendary. Brother, I didn't even think of it like that. You basically ended, you know what I'm saying? They had one more after that, right? The Patriots had one more ring after we beat them. But you basically ended. That was like the writing was on the wall after that loss. Tom Brady still talks about it. Tom Brady even brought up like the Nick that he was like, I don't hate you, Nick. Is that I'm jealous of you. You caught the ball. I didn't. That was pretty funny. I don't know if you guys caught that on the broadcast. That was pretty good. But bro, that's something that's been on their mind. They've all admitted that. So you talk about that. You basically ended that dynasty. Now you go to this one and and this one real quick. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes is going to be probably back in this game sooner than later, especially if he has Andy Reid around for very long. Philly would not put up with Jerry Jones nonsense. Him and Dak would get put. It's true. It's true. And it's funny because I hear a lot of people talk about Howie Roseman. I hear a lot of people talk about, how do they pay all these people? And they'd be like, oh, he's just going to be in cap hell in 10 years or whatever whatever year they want to bring. They just bring up random years in like 2045 that he's going to be screwed over. But either way you look at it, he's not afraid to cut ties with things that don't work. He's not afraid. And I think that there's been time that he was. There was a time where I feel like we were all saying to Howie Roseman, bro, just admit you were wrong and move on. You know what I'm saying? We can look at a lot of players. I'm not gonna because it is what it is. But you guys understand the sentiment I'm trying to make. We felt like that about him. Now I feel like he just understands, all right, this ain't working. Keep it moving. We're gonna do better. We're gonna just do better. We're gonna draft better. We're gonna trade better. We're gonna do everything better. This didn't work. We're gonna do better. And that's big. Being able to admit that you messed up and correcting that mistake is big, or getting value out of a mistake. I hate to call people mistakes, but Yeah, that, for lack of better terms, being able to get value out of a mistake is huge, especially for a GM, especially for a team that's trying to win Super Bowls. A lot of this team is on rookie or very small deals, right? The only guys you're really, really paying is like that offensive line, Bryce Huff, who never even plays. So that's going to be very interesting to see what we do in the offseason there. But you're really paying this offensive line. You're paying, Saquon's really not getting paid that much, but you're paying Jalen, you're paying your wide receivers. You're not really paying, too many people. You are in a good spot. And the way Jalen's contract is worked out, we gonna be all right. All right. To quote the Super Bowl halftime show performer, we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. Yeah. All right. Anyways. I don't think KC can beat us without forcing turnovers. I don't either. I really don't either. The biggest thing is, and this is easier said than done, you can't let it stay close. All right. You can't let it stay close. If you let it stay close, Patrick Mahomes, if it's like a 3-4 point game, I think Patrick Mahomes is going to beat us. Unfortunately, like if you give Patrick Mahomes the ball last drive, he's down by 3, he's got a minute. I will probably put my money on Patrick Mahomes against anybody, and it's no hate on our team. I think we do have the best defense in the league, but that's a tough task. That's a hard ask right there. Yeah, that's tough to do right there. So that's it. I just don't let it get close. Don't let them stay close. Like try and get a score or two ahead or, touchdown ahead and stay a touchdown ahead. And that, I think that's the one. You're good. You're good. I think you just said something as well. So I'll read that one real quick, catch you up. Yeah, good looking. I post free bets and picks for my fantasy league. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm from Indiana, but got a vacation house in Tampa. Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, everybody go check them out. Definitely go check them out, man. Go check out Be All Odds Fantasy. I'm gonna definitely check you out after this. I'm trying to get some money. You gonna help me with some money? You know what I'm saying? But where we at? My bad, y'all. Drew, what's going on, Drew? The Chiefs going 3 cheat. Yeah, I like that. The Chiefs are going 3 cheat. I'm going to steal that, actually. I'm actually steal that, Berto. I appreciate that. Jalen Hurts plays to win championships, and personally, that's the only kind of success I care about. Facts. Do what you got to do to win, bro. I don't care if you run for 5 yards. I don't care if you run for 500. I don't care if you pass for 1,000,000 yards. I don't care. I might bring it up. I'm going to be real with you. Like, if he goes into a game and passes for 0 yards, has 4 interceptions, but we win, I'm still going to be like, I don't know what's going on with Jay. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, we need to get that, figured out next game if we're going to keep him for next game, or we need to figure that out. But, bro, just because you don't throw 300 yards and run for 100 yards, that's fine. We good. We good. Just go out there and win. That's it. That is it. There's no words to describe how good Saquon has been. Facts. It really isn't. Eagles not winning. I appreciate that. You know what? I appreciate you, Gifford or Giffend. I don't know how to say your name. Giffend Hall. I appreciate you. That type of hate feeds us. I'm gonna be real with you. That type of hate feeds us. Saquon's about to break Tyrell. Yes, he is. Tyrell Davis' single rushing record, including playoffs, that alone puts him in the Hall of Fame. Talk to him. I'll take it. Talk to him. Shout out to my guy T. Will, man. I appreciate you with the $20 super chat. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that, man. First day back on the job, you get a tip, and I appreciate that, man. That's big. What's good, Philly? Philly has been a hell of a year so far. One more belt to ass. Yes, sir. Fly, Eagles, fly. Bro, it has been a crazy year. It's been an up and down year, but it's been a beautiful year. It has, because I feel like every time we have a question, they answer it, right? We go back to that's what y'all wanted. That's what y'all wanted to see. We go back to that. We go back to just Saquon having rough games and we still able to win. We go back to our defense having rough games, still able to win. We go back to losing Jalen Hurts for a full game, still able to win. It's just like, it's crazy the amount of narratives we've been able to spin this year. So I'm excited for this Super Bowl. If we win this, I'm sorry, guys. When we win this Super Bowl, it's a wrap. When we win the Super Bowl, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I am going off. Hey, I'm telling you, nobody is going to be able to tell me anything. No one is going to be able to tell me anything. I'm talking all week. I'm talking all week. What am I talking? I'm talking all year. I'm talking all year. You got 364 days of that. I promise you that. I promise you that. But I appreciate you, T. Well, $20 super chat. I appreciate you, man. Drew said he just subbed up to Beat All Odds. Definitely, everybody, go sub him up. Go check him out. I mean, look. Check his content out. This is all I can ever say for anybody for my stuff. Check the content out. You know what I'm saying? If you enjoy it, give him a sub. If you don't, keep it moving. Just give him a chance. You never know what you're going to like, man. You never know what you're going to like. Joe, are you doing a song for the Super Bowl? Drop a hot Super Bowl 16 for the win. I might have to. You know, it's funny you say that because my girl keeps on telling me to do it. She keeps like, yeah, you got to make a new song. You got to make a new song. I might. My boys got some studios. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. When we win the Super Bowl, I'm doing a 16. I got you. Maybe more than a 16. I'm gonna make it happen. If my guy Mills is watching this, hit me up because we making a song, bro. We making a song. Yeah, we making a song. We winning this game and we making a song. We might make it before the game. Yeah. You just motivated me. You just motivated me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, Giff is a disgruntled fan. Or he's just disgruntled that his name is Giffen. I'd be pretty upset if my name was Giffen. What is a Giffen? That sounds like a hairy. Let me stop. I ain't going. Let me stop. I'm sorry, bro. I'm talking all off season. Yeah, I'm talking all year. I'm telling you until week 5. All right, that's what I'm going to do. Until week 5 of next year, I'm talking junk. And at week 5, we're going to revisit. If we're still good, I'm going to keep talking junk to the end of the year. That's my promise to y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 85 people between Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, or follow wherever you guys are. I really appreciate it. If you want to share the stream, I really appreciate that as well. I'm going to try to do these more often. I'm going to try and do these more often. I'm very surprised that my dog has not been barking right now. We just got a puppy. He's knocked out. His name is Cooper. Beautiful little dog. A terror, though. He's a puppy, and I'm just going to vent to y'all real quick. All right. He's a puppy, and he just urinates everywhere, man. And it's just so annoying. We're so close to getting him potty trained. But, man, it has been a tough couple of weeks, man. Shout out to my fiance for just holding in with me. We just holding in, y'all. Send help. Send help. I wanted to go to the Senior Bowl this year, but, unfortunately, we found him. So he was walking around our complex, and we just have a thing. We're just like, our first dog was a rescue, and we saw him just walking around, and he was a puppy, and he was just so skinny. We felt so bad. He's a beautiful dog. And so we just took him in. We took him in for a little bit, got him a little bit healthier, went to see if he was checked, try to get him, to see if anybody was looking for him. We couldn't find an owner. So we just took him in, and here he is. And, a couple $100, of heartworm and this and that and the third, and, getting him this and getting him. There's so much things we had to purchase. So I just financially couldn't go to Senior Bowl this year. But I don't regret it. I don't regret the decision. I'm going to try and get out to the Pro Bowl, and I'm going to try to go out to the Super Bowl. Like, maybe not the game, but I'm going to try and at least be in, the city so I can see how it's going. You know what I mean? Thanks, Drew. Definitely bet Barkley to get the Super Bowl MVP. I need to see what the odds are on that. I'm anxious as how I want this game to get over with. Facts. Beating Brady and Pat would be a nice on the resume for real. And it's crazy. 2 different head coaches, 2 totally different coaching staffs, 2 totally different teams, if we're being honest. Just insane, man. Just insane. If the Eagles win the Super Bowl, yeah. Again, I'm going to try and give you, and I'm going to be on here for maybe 10, 15 minutes, but I'm going to try and give you the most realistic, scenario I can. In my opinion, plus 250? Yeah, I might do that right when I get off here. I just got a free $25 bet, too, so I don't know why either, but, hey, I'll take it. Yeah, bro, BG might be coming back. So let me do this real quick. So the most realistic path, in my opinion, for the Philadelphia Eagles to win this game, all right? How can the Eagles go out there and defeat the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, who he always finds a way? I've been on record. I've said it throughout this live. I'll say it again. I do not think that the Chiefs are as good as the NFL is making them out to be. I don't think that they're as good as a lot of fans are making them out to be. I think that they are gettable. I think they just continue to find ways to win, which is commendable. I can't hate on that. But the Philadelphia Eagles win this game by playing their type of game, running the ball, being consistent, being the team that doesn't give Patrick Mahomes enough time to make things happen, to figure things out on the fly. Don't let him run around in the pocket. Don't let him, and it's easier said than done, don't get me wrong, but we have a lot of athleticism. Whether you're keeping somebody in there to spy on him, whether you're keeping somebody on the outside, you're kind of pushing your edges out a little bit longer to keep or wider to keep your pocket a little bit cleaner and make sure he's not running out and being able to contain what he's able to do in that pocket. Or you're just saying, let's just send all our guys and make him uncomfortable all week. The Eagles can do either. The Eagles can sit back and play good defense. They can play good coverage and make Patrick Mahomes, make bad decisions, or they can just run at him. We have the talent to do either on defense. Offensively, we have the talent to just slow the game down, methodically work our way down. But you know what's crazy? We also have the ability to get one-shot touchdowns. We also have the ability to go over the top of 95% of defenses and definitely the Kansas City Chiefs defense. So how do we win? Play smart, play our game, and control the pace, control the tempo, and just win by being you. That's the easiest way to do it. That's the easiest way to do it, and I think the Eagles will do it. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Word on the street, BG is playing. He's trying. So, I mean, I don't know how much I believe it because it's from Marcus Hayes, but I don't disbelieve it because it's Brandon Graham, right? So that's kind of where I am right now. Like the word is from Marcus Hayes. He said that he's going to test it. I haven't seen it from anybody else. If you've seen it from someone else, let me know. So that kind of makes me feel even better about it. But he said that he's going to try and test it. He's going to try and test his arm, and he's going to figure it out from there. And if he's good to go, he'll play. At the end of the day, I think that if we can get 10 to 15 snaps from him, I'm excited. Oh, we got Chiefs in the building. Chiefs dynasty, easy 3P. Easy 3P. I like that. That's way too over my face. Too much. I'm already looking forward to the next season 4P. Wow. Competition. No competition whatsoever. Easy 3P. Line them up for next season. All right. I hope you stick around, brother. Do you make content as well? Because we could definitely talk, big dog. I like that confidence, though. And that's what I want. I want y'all to think it's going to be easy. I want y'all to sit and be like, oh, we're going to kill him. So when we whoop that tail, it's even better. Because it felt so good seeing Jaden Daniels so upset. So good to see Frankie Louvu's little tadpole jumping over everything's butt, so upset. It felt so good. And it's going to feel good to see you upset. Hey, Joe, I feel so confident about the Eagles winning the Super Bowl that I'm wondering what they're going to do at pick 32 this year's draft. Yeah, I'm going to start talking about draft prospects. Pretty soon just because the Senior Bowl and everything. I am going to cover it still from here. Just because I'm not there doesn't mean I'm not going to cover it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be talking about seniors and just the draft in general. And I'm definitely going to go into this with the mindset of we're picking at 32. So I feel you. Salah, let's go. It's that time, almost that time. 2 weeks, 60 minutes away from immortality. I expect a competitive game. However, I think only the Eagles are capable of making this game around. I agree with that 100%. Chiefs dynasty, we are putting boots to ass. Let's get it. Yeah, I like Fangio against Mahomes too. I think he'll figure it out. He knows what to do. He knows what he got to do. As a head coach, he wasn't great against him, but defensively, he was good against him. As a D coordinator, he was good against him. So you got the best defense in the league, bro. If you can't figure it out with them, but I think he will. So let's get it. I want Vic Fangio here till he, retires. Till he's done coaching football. I want him coaching the Philadelphia Eagles defense. I want him coaching the defense. Let's keep that clear. Yeah, the Eagles are a balanced team that's hard to stop. This dude, refs in our pocket. At least he admits it. At least he admits it. He said the refs are in our pocket. Y'all had cupcake easy playoff schedule. Stop it. Did we? Did we have a easy schedule? I mean, yeah, we beat the 7th seed, right? Then we beat the 5th seed. I mean, I guess we had an easy schedule. You guys were the 1st seed. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the AFC was weak. It is what it is. We'll see. We'll see, I guess. Y'all had an easy schedule all year. We'll see. A lot of excuses coming out. A lot of excuses already coming out. Frankie Doodoo. This is the best defense Mahomes will see all season. KC O-line, not that good. Eagles have that advantage with their O-line. Yeah, O-line in. I think our O-line's better than their D-line. I think our D-line is better than their O-line. Simple and put. Simple and put. And you can't correct me if you can correct me if I'm wrong. Simple put, I think we have the best offensive line in the league, and I just think that they have one of the worst offensive lines in the league. They just have Patrick Mahomes, who can't get breathed on too heavily. That's really what it comes down to most of the time. Hurts bum, another Trubisky bum, part 2 as we've been. Didn't Jalen Hurts go crazy on your ass? Didn't even Patrick Mahomes say, dang, Jalen Hurts is a guy I'm going to be seeing him a lot in a lot of big games in my career. Some of y'all need to go to sleep. Some of y'all need to take a nap. That's what y'all need to do. Please take a nap and just stop writing on YouTube. Don't write on YouTube. Just go take a nap. It's too early for you. The way to win is run the ball, play defense, and make it as less spectacular. Yeah, it's going to be an ugly, boring game, and that's what we want. Make it an ugly, boring game. The AFC is weak. That's how I feel. I've been feeling like the AFC has been weak. So, I mean, it is what it is. We'll see. Digital Print House, what's going on, brother? What's going on? The Eagles' defensive dominance is not getting enough attention. The Eagles had the youngest starting defense in the league. The young defense has not made a name for themselves. People might not want to hear this, but excuse me. We are very similar to what the Chiefs were doing in 2020 or 2022. Like, they had a very young defense that started all year, and towards the end, they just kept getting better. And in the Super Bowl, they were pretty darn good. I mean, we went and, beat them up, but we are kind of what the Chiefs were doing in that year. So it's kind of roles reversed. But I think that our defense is even better than their defense was that year. So we'll see. I feel good about this team. I really do. But what's going on, Lonely B? Good to see you. I don't know if I say hi. Jalen Carter is the best D lineman in the league, including Micah. I said it. I think they do two different things. They're too different. They're too different for me to say that he's better than him. I think that Micah Parsons is way more versatile. He's going to get you, more numbers. He's a flashier player because he's got, more speed. He's moved around a lot more like a chess piece. But I think Jalen Carter is probably the best defensive tackle in the league. I'll say that. Or at least ascending towards being the best defensive tackle in the league. Easy 3 Pate. I remember that bum going into KC last season. But they don't remember that. They don't want to remember that. He said RIP. Exactly, Joey. Better than the Chiefs in 22. Exactly. Micah is trash against the run. That's probably. I'm a pass on that. I would have to kind of. I really haven't been watching Micah as of late, so I really can't sit here and have an argument with you. I would have to really watch or ask people that really, really watch him, because I don't think that that's true. I know in college he was decent against the run, and it could be because of what they're asking him. But I really don't care. So yeah, I'll agree with you. Screw it. Screw the Cowboys. I don't know why I'm sitting here. I don't know why I'm sitting here. I'm trying to back somebody up. Cooper pick 6 in the Super Bowl. Just remember, you heard it here first. Hey, put money on it, brother. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting money on everything, brother. I'm putting, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to save that money, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Dicky, I'm trying to save that money. Trolling or negative 1 million. Is that 1 million, right? That's 1 million. Bro, some people just mad. People just mad. It is cool. It's cool though. I really don't even care. I think that is funny at this point. Like it shows how much more y'all hate us than the Chiefs, who are supposed to be the villains, right? You're supposed to hate the team that keeps beating your teams, yet you hate the Eagles. Like for what? That is boring, brother. That's boring. Why hate on a team that ain't? We ain't doing nothing to y'all. We ain't doing nothing to y'all. I really don't get it. So many fan bases are like, oh, the Eagles are such a-holes, or this, they're that. From what? Like, what do we do to you? What did you even meet us? Like, what? Yeah, half the people that hate on Eagles fan base have never even been to an Eagles game at the Link. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Imagine making an entire account just to try to project all your anger and insecurities. 3,000 emojis can't mask stupidity. Okay, concern. Okay. I like that. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, bro, I can promise you that when he loses, when they lose, he's not going to be here. And that's the funny part, because I can't find no Commanders people, bro. Like, I've talked to George. Shout out to George. You know what I'm saying? He didn't hide. You know what I'm saying? He congratulated me and everything. But there's been a lot of people that talked a lot of junk that I have not found. They've been very hidden as of late. I would love to know where they are. Missing persons report, welfare check. Yeah. Somebody got. We're looking for some Commander fans. They've been missing since last Sunday was going on. I don't know where they at. I will tell you right now, I thought we were in, like, y'all remember, I don't know if y'all old enough for this, but in 2000, everybody thought everything was going to, like, shut down. I swore that once the Eagles hit 55 points, I felt like the Commanders' world just shut down. It was Y2K for the Commanders. They just shut down. Their computers didn't work. Their phones didn't work. They just are still probably at their house. They are probably still at their house. Oh, Eagles, nasty, overrated frauds. Oh, he made a whole thing just to talk about the Eagles? That's so cute. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. We appreciate that. Chiefs gang, we appreciate that. Y'all ain't got no Chiefs. Y'all have some good Chiefs content creators. Why watch them? Or go watch my interview with Dwayne Bowe. I had Dwayne Bowe on here before. I think, do I have the Dante Hall interview up on here? I don't know if I do. Commanders fans, where they at? Where they at though? Louis T made his comments available to 6 month plus subscribers. Hey, bro, it'd be like that. I didn't even know you could do that. Isn't school in session? Do they let 5th grade trolls use phones in schools? He's probably got a VPN. You know what I'm saying? He probably right down the street. You know what I'm saying? He probably right outside he's probably eating a hoagie right now. He probably an Eagles fan. He just want attention. That's cool. Yeah, he's probably a Commanders fan. Yeah. So he's just jumping on to the next train. Like, if Commanders suck, let me go hop on the Chiefs train. That's what Tuck did. Shout out to my guy Tuck, man. Jay Tuck, he a Chiefs fan now. He ain't a Cowboys fan. He a Chiefs fan. Where is our pal Louis T? He is probably depressed. Hey, bro, I'm sad for him. I promise you, this bot is mad. Yeah, he's not even a Chiefs fan. People are gonna switch up, and it's a beautiful thing. I remember Louis T talking mad greasy all week. Then after the game, shut off his comments to subs only. Bruh, I mean, look, I know I'm gonna get trolled if we lose, and I'm gonna come on no matter what. Pause. I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna talk my talk. It is what it is, no matter what. I might cry. If we win, I'm crying. I'm gonna be real with you. And I might cry on live. This year feels so different. I'm gonna be real with you. It feels like 22 was fun. 2017 obviously was like one of those, like, oh, if we do this, this is crazy. But this is like one of those years where you and your boys are playing in, I don't know if you guys ever played Pop Warner or anything like that, where you felt like, bro, we got the best team in here. We know we're going to blow people out, and you're just having fun along the way. This feels different. So it's a good feeling. I think that the Chiefs are trash. I think that, what's his name? Eagles, nasty fraud, overrated frauds, whatever the heck his name is. He's trash. He needs a hug. So somebody, maybe do that. But shout out to everybody, man, in the chat. I really, really appreciate it. We had over 100 people in and out the chat between all the channels. So I really can't say it enough. I appreciate it so, so much. But I am going to get out of here. Eagles on the way to the Super Bowl. What else do you want me to say? What else do you want me to say? They're going to hate us anyways. They're going to hate us anyway, so you might as well enjoy it. But other than that, y'all know what it is, man. It's Fly Eagles Fly. And we out, Jim. No one in the NFC East can tell us nothing. I agree, Drew. Peace!
Eagles fans everywhere, this is for you.
Fly Eagles flying on the team. Touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird gang nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man soft. Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randolph. Season here, early time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco. Thanks for tuning in.